Don't you think it's just a little bit unfair that every single night you get to sleep in a nice warm bed to get a good night's sleep, while at the same time your phone that works just as hard as you do has to spend the entire night on a cold, hard surface just to get a good night charge? Well, today I'm gonna invent a solution for that. And there's actually two reasons why I'm doing it. The first reason is that one of the most asked questions I get is, do you use your inventions on a daily basis? And the answer is yes, I always use one, maybe two every single day. Because here in the Unnecessary studio, I do have the Zucker rug here in my bathroom, so I do use that every single day. I've also got the TP pleaser, and I can't guarantee I use it, because I also have another toilet paper roll there. So I want to design something I can say that I use every single day. So hopefully by the end of the video, I can solve that problem. Oh, and the second reason is I just bought this charging dock and I think it's ugly. And I don't want ugly things in my life. So here's the game plan. I'm gonna design an unnecessarily miniature modern looking bed that can charge my phone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch. And the very first thing that we're gonna 3D print is a mattress. That's right, a 3D printed mattress for my phone that I love. It's probably gonna be pretty complicated, so let's dive into it. And we're done. I mean, literally all it had to be was a rectangle. But I did cut out a little square that could fit this wireless charging pad, so when we put our phone on it, it does charge all night long. And you guys remember back in my Lego Suck It video, I didn't do any top and bottom layers when 3D printing, so that we have some airflow going through. I'm gonna do a similar technique for the mattress and made in this flexible TPU filament that I made my iPhone case in. And while that prints, we can get going on the rest of the design for the invention that I'm gonna use that won't look ugly. So using that mattress as the basis of our design, let's go ahead and make the rest of the bed. So we can hop into Fusion 360 and start using that mattress as the base design to make our first baseboard that goes around there and have a spot for my Apple Watch and my AirPods case. And then underneath there's gonna be a riser with the legs attached, and up on top there's gonna be a nice headboard that I think I'm gonna do this 3-slot design. For the legs, I want something that's angular and looks kind of cool, and we're gonna add slats to that riser, and we'll play around with a few of the colors until we have ourselves a final design that ended up looking a little bit something like this. We're actually gonna have to 3D print one more bracket for the AirPods case just so that that cable stays in there really nice. And I like how you can just barely see the slats from either side of the mattress. I think that's gonna look really cool. And the last thing I added was a little bit of cable management for all those different chargers, just so that it's a little bit more organized. And we're gonna make the bed using laser beams. It's right, the laser beam machine is right here. And let's go ahead and find ourselves some wood for the project. I think the main base of this is gonna be made out of walnut. And then the accent pieces, I think those should be made with cherry. Walnut and cherry, let's build it. But let's do a quick check to see how that mattress is coming along. Okay, back to the laser beams. Did you know that on the YouTube mobile app, when you hit the like button now, there's this brand new animation that comes up that I think is just to drive engagement, but maybe you should go check it out right now and see for yourself. But I think I have all the different parts here that I'm gonna need, so I need to take off all the masking tape. Oh, it is so satisfying, so satisfying. As I said, I'm gonna take off all the masking tape to reveal the actual color of the wood that we're using. And while I get going on all these different pieces, let's go ahead and take a look to see how that mattress is coming along. So one thing I did to make my life a little bit easier when I'm putting this together, on the back side here, I added guidelines so I know exactly where this piece needs to go to line up on here. And similarly for the backboard pieces so that they all line up nice and center. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves a fresh thing of super glue and start putting this together. I'm excited for it to be summer because here in Vermont, things can get a little bit cold in the winter and everything, so I can finally do some inventions outside. And if you have any good summertime inventions that you want to see, go ahead and put them down in the comments below, and maybe, just maybe, I might bring them to life. I love it when I make my life easy by adding things like these guide marks. is pretty funny how much time I spend around these 3D printers that I know that just finished up because the fan stops like 5 seconds before it's done. So let's go get that. Okay, let's see how we're looking in here. Let's try and get it off of the build plate, and it just doesn't seem to want to move. But the pattern is looking pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. Another somewhat satisfying peel, getting this entire thing off of here. Oh, nice. I am happy with it. I am definitely happy with it. You can see that gyroid infill pattern, and this is where the wireless charging mat is gonna go. It's also see-through through the rest of it with just the infill pattern, and it is nice and flexible. Imagine this. What if I decrease this a little bit so it's a little squishier and printed a life-size mattress? It would have to be like a puzzle. So I would print like individual squares that you could pack up, and then you have to like put the puzzle piece of your mattress together wherever you're going, because I'm moving right now, and the only thing I need to get a moving truck for is my California King mattress. But imagine if I could just undo all the little squares, throw it in the back of my car, and I'd be good. Now let's see how the mattress actually fits onto the bed itself. It's looking pretty good. We just need to attach this wireless charging pad to the inside of here. Truly, what would I do without super glue? We've got the A+ cable management going on back here, but one thing I didn't quite think of is, will this charge on top of here? I think the super glue is still a little wet, but I'm gonna have to take a chance. Oh, we're charging. We are charging. Try one more time. It does charge through the 3D printed material. Now I just gotta take my watch off. Where are my AirPods? AirPods. We'll plug those into here. Get my watch hooked up on this side. And now my phone has the most luxurious charging bed it could possibly ever have. But did we succeed on our 2 different challenges? Ugly design. Very not human, ugly design. Gorgeous, amazing, breathtaking, absolutely beautiful design. We're charging everywhere. Everything is looking so good. The only real way for me to answer the first question is, will this be something I use every single day? I guess only time will tell whether my phone gets as good a sleep as I do every single night. But with that, I think I'm gonna let all of my devices charge so they're at 100% before I head out this evening. And I'll see you at the next Unnecessary Invention. See ya.